would go to a dictionary and look it up.
The things that each individual person needs to feel like human, to feel dignity, to feel respect, to feel like they can live the life that they want to live. And I think that for me includes, a legal equality, includes a gender equality, and a religious equality.
I guess to me, human rights means according all people equal respect and
equal rights for men and women both. I think our Constitution, some parts of it, the pursuit of happiness, equality of job and pay. I think health care is a human right.
Women, for example, to have equal access to same jobs, same wages.
Inalienable rights that everyone has to have an opportunity to be safe, to have their basic needs met, and to have an opportunity to become successful in their own lives.
Rights, human rights, are given to us by God, in my opinion, and government and other humans should not have the authority to trample on those. Everybody has the same human rights, no matter where they live.
Human rights, I think every person, to me, you have the right to your opinion, and you should be able to express that freely.
I would define human rights as anything a human is entitled to.
Say freedom, you can do whatever you want.
Your basic having your basic needs met, like food, shelter, water, and then also having higher needs met, like your ability to express yourself or your ability to stand up for what you believe is right. So I think those are really fundamental human rights.
Yeah, and it's basically just an extension of everyone has the same human rights, so no matter where you're from or what you're doing or what language you speak, you have the same rights extended to you as someone else.
Right to bear arms, right to have children, right to steal my tractor.
Talk about religion.
I'm atheist.
Rights is like common necessities, kind of like common courtesy, but not common courtesy. Just basic needs that are being met. Yeah.
The Baha'i faith, as I understand it, is basically it's a faith that's based on peace, acceptance, and nonviolence. I had a friend in college who was from the Middle East, and he was a Baha'i, and he explained it like they tend to be pretty well-educated folks, pretty open-minded folks. But I'm not really sure what the basis for it is. It almost sounded like it was kind of like a cross between sort of like the Islamic faith maybe and almost like Buddhism a little bit, where there's a little bit more introspection, ritual, and definitely a belief in nonviolence and peace, I think, is my understanding of what characterizes the Baha'i faith.
Not enough, no. I do not know enough. I know a little bit, but no.
I don't know much about that. I don't.
Actually, I do know about the Baha'i faith. My hairdresser's from Iran. She escaped from Iran, and she is Baha'i. And she escaped from Iran. One of it was because she was Baha'i and they were being persecuted and murdered. What can I tell you about the religion? I don't know much about it, but I do know my daughter's interested, and there's a Baha'i center up near Crossroads.
Well, I do have Baha'i friends, so all I know is just it has not been, the treatment toward them has not been fair, especially in the beginning of the revolution.
I know that they've been persecuted. I know that obviously having a number of students here that had to leave Iran as a result of persecution, either psychologically or physically, that they had to leave because they wanted to have the opportunity to practice their faith, and that wasn't going to be an opportunity in Iran.
So what are you supposed to do?